Hi everyone! Welcome to your dance class. My name is Janita and I'm here from Mile Zero Dance to teach you a little dance class at home. This class is the third one for approximately junior high age, so make sure that you check out the previous videos as well after this class so that you can keep dancing at home. In this dance class, we'll talk about flow. Flow is quite an abstract concept and it can mean many things. But when we analyze movement and dance, we often refer to flow as the force that our bodies have in certain movements. There can be free flow, so that if we take our hands and arms and try the free flow, so that's quite light, as if there's no resistance at all and your arms and hands can go almost anywhere. Then as the opposite, there is bound flow, and that is a little more sustained, a little heavier, a little slower as well. So almost like you're moving in peanut butter. That's the quality in bound flow. Good. So all you need for this class is a little bit of space and yourself. Let's start with our warm-up. We'll start on the floor. And let's start with a little ball shape. So bring your knees in close to your chest, tuck your head in, and open your legs, open your arms to a V. Come back to the ball, and open. Can you breathe in, and out. In with the ball, out with the V. And give your legs a tight squeeze, and open. Give your arms a squeeze and open. And give yourself a squeeze and open. Good. Come one last ball. And come to the side of your bum. Put your hands on the floor. Push yourself back to the ball. And other side. Push yourself back. Next time we go a little lower, closer to the floor. And push. Other side, and push. Next time, extend your body on the floor, and ball. Other side, and ball. Let's find our balance here, and let's only move our legs. Can you only move your legs? And then only move your arms. And then legs and arms. Still balancing on your bum. So you might notice your abdominals working, your core supporting your balance. And let's find some free movement, free flow. So as if there's no resistance at all. Lighter, easier movement. And then let's find our bound flow. So again, as if we're moving in peanut butter. Heavier, slower movement. Good. One last ball. Tight squeeze. Breathe in. And feet on the floor. Breathe out. Good. Come to a squat. And in your squat, you can extend your legs. You can have your hands on your lower legs. Your feet are on the floor. And let's bend our knees. Extend. Roll halfway up, round back, and down. Bend your knees, extend from your back, and down. One more time. Next time, we still bend our knees, but this time, we take our head first, and down. Bend your knees, and extend. Head first, halfway, down. One more time this way. Good. Bend your knees. Open to a big X. And come back close to the floor. Open and close. And open and close. One more time. Find your balance here. Lower your heels. Open your legs wide. Turn your toes to the outside corners and bend your legs here. Check that your knees and toes are going to the same direction. Try to keep your back straight and let's pulse here. So pulse, 3, 2, 1. Reach, 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 reach. And pulse, 3, 2, 1. Reach, 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 reach. Getting our leg muscles warmed up. Try to keep your hips when you warm up your sides. So your hips stay still. One more time. Hips are still. Good work. Extend to one side. Find that long side, a little stretch. Come back to center and to the other side. Center, and this time we find our balance on that one leg. Come back to center and the other leg. Good. Come back to center and lift your knees. Let's run on the spot. Move sideways. Another side. And a little turn. And again. So it doesn't matter which way you turn. Just add a little turn there. One more time. Good. Jump on the spot. And front and back. You can add your straight arms in front of you. Open and close. Elbow and knee. So take your elbow to your knee. And you reach your fingers to your toes. Good work. Extend your arms up high. Your legs are wide. Stretch to one side. All the way to that leg towards the floor. Travel to the other side. And up. Change the direction. Go all the way to the side, to the leg. Step to the other leg. And up. Step your feet together. Reach all the way to the ceiling. And then drop your arms. And we're done. Good. Are you feeling a little warm? Awesome. Hopefully you are. It's always good to warm up before doing any kind of physical activity so that we prevent some injuries that way. Good. Okay. Next thing is something that I'm not sure if that has ever happened before. We are going to have a contemporary dance race. That's right. So I'm gonna race you. It's a contemporary dance race. And you'll need 2 objects. They can be any objects. So if you have any pillows, you can use your phone as one object if you have that handy. Anything, small or big, 2 objects in your space. And we'll need these to mark our starting point and our finish point. So let's come to this back corner of your space and let's put our pillow or whatever object you're using. Let's put that there as a marker of our starting point. We're gonna travel and race each other kind of diagonally through the space. So let's put this one in the front corner of your space. So that will be our finish line. Okay. And for this race, there are 2 rules, only 2 rules. 1, we have to be on the floor all the time. So we are on the floor, moving all the time. Second rule, we need to travel all the time. So we have to travel all the time. There's no moving on spot, okay? 2 rules, we have to be on the floor and we have to be traveling all the time. So, like I said, I'll race ya. So it's a contemporary dance race. Whoever gets from the starting point to the finish point first is the winner. Okay? And we're gonna be on the floor all the time. Ready, set, go! On the floor all the time. Good. Who was the winner? I don't know. Good. All right, let's do that again. And let's think about those movements and how we can utilize the free flow. So we imagine we have no resistance. We're just speeding through air from our starting point to the finish point. Okay, again, on the floor, ready, set, go! Good, awesome work. Okay, one more race, but there's going to be a slight change to our final race. We still have to be on the floor, we still have to be traveling all the time, but this time, whoever gets to the finish line last is the winner. So it is about how slow you can move. Okay, but we have to be traveling all the time. All right, ready to the floor. And ready, set, go! Moving slowly, traveling all the time. And when we think about these movements, they're quite bound flow, right? We are using our muscles, keeping ourselves on the floor, but still traveling slowly, heavily through space. Good. This could go on forever. We could be super slow with this one. All right, nice racing. You can take your objects. You won't need them anymore. So just put them on the side. And then we're gonna learn a little dance together. So let's come to this side of the space. So you can come to the same side that you see me in. So facing me. Our starting position is to have our hands above our head. And kind of what we did in the beginning, in the warm-up, we were bending our knees and rolling halfway up with the round back. So we're gonna use those movements in our body swing. So we're gonna face forward. I'm just gonna show you facing sideways. So we're gonna swing our upper body, let our arms go behind our back, and then swing up. So our knees bend one time and two times. Okay, so starting from here, swinging our upper body, swing it down and up. And if you want, we'll do it only once. If you want, you can add a jump. So we'll swing our upper body and jump up. Next thing, we're gonna drop our arms. We're gonna roll down, dive down to the floor and step our hands to all fours position. Except this time, we're keeping our knees lifted. So again, our abdominals are really working here. Okay, let's do that again from here. Starting with the swing, here we go. Swing and jump, arms drop, dive down. We keep our knees lifted, moving on, and we are gonna challenge ourselves. We're gonna take one hand off. We're going to do a virtual high five. Nice job. Drop your knees to the floor. Drop the side of your bum to the floor. Roll across to the other side. We have our hands on the floor, our toes are tucked under. And keep your eye gaze in between your hands, because we are gonna put a little bit of weight on our hands and our arms. So we are gonna jump our hips up, or you can jump your legs up if you're feeling like that. So taking your eye gaze in between your hands and jumping your hips up. Good. You can also jump your leg up and then roll up your back, lift your arms. We'll do the same thing, moving to that direction. So starting with the swing from this side. Here we go. Swing and jump. Drop your arms. Roll down to the all fours. Let's challenge ourselves with the high five. Drop your knees, drop your bum, roll across, and arms. From here, you do your jump to your hands. So either hips or leg or both legs. So from here, and roll up, and arms. Okay, let's do that once more. That direction, and then coming back. Starting with the swing, and jump. Drop your arms, roll down. Take your high five, drop your knees, roll across, hands, jump, roll up, and arms. And swing, and jump, drop your arms, roll down. Challenge yourself, roll, your hips, roll, and up. Good work. That's our little dance to both sides, repeating the same thing, just moving to different direction. And next time, let's explore if we can have a little bit of free flow in our movement. So let's imagine that we don't have any resistance. We're kind of above clouds or on a cloud doing our little dance. So this time, your movements might change a little bit. That's more than okay. You might be in different rhythm than I am. That's okay too. So let's do the first part up until the all fours position. And let's try to have a little bit of free flow. So free movements, lighter movements. All right, ready? Here we go. Swing and jump and down and all fours. Okay, a little pause here. And then let's continue with the free flow. Doing our high five and then our roll. High five, roll, hands, jump up and up. Good. And again, the movements might change. That's okay. You might be in different tempo. That's okay too. Let's repeat it to the other direction. All right, from here. Ready? Here we go. Swing and up. And then again, high five, roll, up. Good. All right, a little bit of free flow. How about if we do it with bound flow? Okay, let's try. So, doing the same thing again, movements but might change a little bit, tempo might change, it is likely to change. And let's imagine that we are in a peanut butter jar, doing our little dance. Okay, here we go. Moving in peanut butter. You might jump or you might just rise up. Roll down. Continue with the high five. Roll. How can you jump up with bound quality? Again. Continue in your own tempo. You might be taking things slower, you might be a little faster, but exploring that bound quality. Good. That was quite a bit different than the free flow. Okay. Last time we'll do our little dance, and now you can decide which movements you want to do with free flow and which movements you want to do with bound flow. Okay? So let's take a little moment. I'll give you a little moment to decide your movements. So we start with the swing and jump. You can choose free or bound flow. Okay? I'm gonna choose bound flow for those movements. Then we dive down. I'm gonna choose free flow for the dive down. Okay, and then we have our high five. I'm gonna do that with a bound flow. You can choose which one you want to do. And then I'll do free flow for the roll. And then we have that jump left, jump and roll up. And I'm going to do bound flow for that. Okay, are we ready? Do we know which one to start with? I promise to start with a bound flow. Okay, so again, you might do yours in your own tempo. That is more than okay. Feel free to modify the movements as you wish. Okay, starting with our swing and jump. Here we go. And then you can repeat it for the other side, the same thing. Good work. Take your time to finish if you're not yet finished. Awesome work. All right, so that brings a little bit dynamic changes and a little bit of excitement to the dance when we shift between those two qualities, free and bound. And the same movements could sometimes be done either free or bound flow. Good, all right. It's time to finish our class. We're gonna do a little bit of stretching for the end, and let's think which flow we're using when we stretch. Is it more on the freer side? Is it more on the bounder side? All right, starting from here, let's roll down our spine. So round back, rolling all the way towards the floor. Feel your hamstrings and calves here. And then grab your elbows behind your knees and push your back up towards the ceiling. So round your back, feel the stretch in your back. Let go of your elbows and arms. Open your legs. Top of the head is going towards the floor. Walk your hands to one side and turn towards that side. You can slide your back leg a little more back. Let's find our position. One leg in front, knees up, one leg is back. You can untuck your toes. So you can bring your front leg forward towards you a little bit more, and then here tilt your pelvis back a little bit, your hips back, so that you can find that hip flexor stretch. Or you can take your leg forward a little more, but still keep that hip flexor stretch feeling. Good. Bring your hands down, tuck the toes under, stretch your knees, come back to the center and walk to the other leg. Turn to that side. Find your hip flexor stretch. You can have that leg a little closer. You can take that a little further away. Find the hip flexor. Good. Tuck those toes. Hands on the floor. This time, let's open our toes and knees again to the outside corners. You can have your hands or your elbows, forearms on the side of your knee, a little bit above your knee. And let's find those ab instructor, so this is a stretch for your inner thighs. Good. Once more towards the floor, heels, toes. Bring your feet together, bend your knees, roll your back up. One last stretch. Take one arm up and grab your elbow with the other hand. Feel that stretch in your tricep, in the arm area. We did a little bit of floor work today, so that is almost always a little more work for the upper body and the arms. So it's good to stretch those as well. So switching side, finding that stretch again. Shake your arms down. Alright, good work everyone. That was our dance class today. Hope you had fun exploring the flow. And which flow was our stretching, our cool down? It was more on the bounce side, right? We were moving slowly from one stretch to another. Good. Alright, thanks for coming to this dance class and keep dancing. Bye!